Right. So this is day number 6, if I'm not wrong, day 6 of passing 150K challenge from my funded futures. Previous day we had no trades, and today balance is standing at 156,500. I'm not rushing to pass the account as soon as possible. I just want to take some decent trades. Good thing is that we have huge buffer, huge amount of the drawdown available. But that doesn't mean that we will be using all of that. We need some good, decent trade. Okay, for now, I see the ES having some good resistances. So here are some resistances on the ES that I'm willing to take advantage of. There's just this area. I want to see the rejection of this area. For now, prices also rejecting this one level on the SPY, which is kind of correlating with 69.50. I actually like the NQ more than the SPY because NQ makes more move than SPY, but don't want to be biased on that. Okay. Okay, so good thing is that no more watching the bookmap from the YouTube with delay. Now I have my own bookmap. I see the data in real time. Okay. Damn, both the okay, this is the Amazon. I need to click here. The SPY is kind of bouncing perfectly from the level on 2-minute time frame, just 1-2 weeks below the level, and all candles close to the level and then pushing to the next level. I want to see the reaction of the price to this one level. On ES, obviously, the biggest order that I see is at 6,900, but that's very far from the price. I want to wait until we hit 6950 orders on the bookmap. How are we gonna go from that point? Are we gonna reject it or absorb and move higher? Okay. Let's look at the volume profile. Okay, it's just for today's session, volume profile is not quite telling anything. All right, one thing is possible. Just want to show you guys that we do have some resistance right there on 69.50. And we still have here like more dense resistance at 60, 65, 6960, 6965. So basically what I'm thinking is that area might be this area on the SPY chart, this area, or not that area, maybe this area. So there is a node, like void right there. So there are some shelves, volume shelves, and usually price can be moving quite fast from one shelf to another. So when we have this small volume node, let's say, we might be traveling back and forth with momentum. Okay, price is close to 69.50. Okay, I found out that I can have multiple windows with the bookmap, one for ES, one for NQ. The good thing I have a vertical monitor. I'm going to look at both of them. What's happening with the QQQ? All right. Guys, are you here? Are you ready?
Yeah, we're here.
Yeah, okay. Just checking.
Yeah, preparing. Yes. So,
By the way, apparently for this recordings, my webcam, my face is not quite necessary. The voice is enough, actually. But anyway, I like to show people that that's me.
yeah.
I want them to see how I'm just tilting my head back and forth. Yeah, I want to show them that I'm having a different T-shirt every day. I have many T-shirts.
Yeah.
I ordered yesterday. I ordered like, the new one, the Ronaldo from
Oh, nice.
from the Arab club. Okay, we cleared the 69.50.
I was watching. I'm looking at your chart. You have like the level at 687. Was that it? Where like that was beautifully holding, right?
687, yeah, 0.09. So we kind of cleared 69.50 on the ES, but price is not quite moving much. By the way, from the volume profile, okay, logically, this thing is rejecting. This is the volume area high. This is volume area low. Yeah, it's moving. Damn, it's moving. I didn't see. I didn't see it moving. Oh, the level on the Kiki cube. Perfectly played. Perfectly played.
Oh, the dot. Yeah. Whoa.
So by the way, on the volume, delta volume profile tool on the Webull, new thing, we have the point of control, we have the value area high, value area low. I'm kind of learning it on the go. Okay, on the 5 minute on the SPY, this is some weird candle.
Don't look at Tesla, by the way.
Too late. I looked at this number. Damn.
What?
Damn.
Yeah, I don't know what that is. But
That's a missed opportunity. The full 4 is at 350. Right. Never mind. Never mind. I'm okay. I'm telling you, I'm okay. It's okay. I had my chance. Not the best execution from my side on that one. Okay.
there's gonna be like 100 more chances.
Yeah. Do you guys know what's the most important trait?
The one that you win.
Your next trait. The next trait is
Yeah.
always the most important. Because truly, your previous success does not guarantee that you will be winning again. That's some kind of a humbling thoughts in my mind always.
Yeah, I agree, and it's big. And if you think like that, your previous success might make you take a trade that's not good because you think you're better or
Yeah.
it's the opposite of FOMO, or is it? Yeah.
Yeah, the bad thing is to develop ego instead of
Yeah.
confidence. Very weird bookmap data on the ES. I'm starting to look at the NQ. But the volume on those critical levels it's so small. I'd like to see some big volume levels. And also, most importantly, I would like to use my levels on the QQQ chart. Or maybe my levels on the SPY chart. Because when making losing trade on the future trading, always I notice the mistake of not using the levels.
Yeah, I noticed you have your best trades when you have both levels and the volume from the book map. Everything works perfectly together, and then you have really good trades in.
Yeah. I mean, Nasdaq is just like 7 points away from round number 25,600 right there, which is this area on the QQQ, but I don't have any level at this area. If I had a level right there, I would take some longs off of it. And also very, very low volume on this area. I think price can go lower. I think price can go lower than 600 on the NQ. Looks like my coffee is running out.
Running out of energy.
Low mana, low mana.
I think you need to sleep for like 16 hours.
Yeah, that's too much. 12 hours is gonna be okay to fix the schedule. I mean, if I let myself, I can sleep even for 20 hours, like in a regular day. I've been actually having one event like that. I've been in another city at home of my friend, and he had like his windows like blacked out, like no sunlight coming in. Instead of curtains, he decided to do that. And when I've been sleeping at his apartment, at one point I'm waking up, it's very dark, and I say, okay, it's still night. And I see my friend sleeping, and then I wake up again. I see that my friend is missing, and then I see that everything is dark still, and I go to sleep again. And then I wake up again. I look at my friend. He's lying there, but now he has some kind of a like you guys know the type of spa when they are using some like glass bottles to vacuum for the suction on your back to make
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
to make the blood vessels, the blood like flow like
Yeah,
better.
Uh-huh.
called cupping.
How is it called?
Yeah.
Cupping.
Okay, cup. Yeah, so I see like
Copy.
my friend has like some marks from that, and then I ask him like, did you go somewhere? And he says it's like it's 7 p.m., bro.
That's funny. That's good though. I can't sleep like that. I wish I could sleep like that.
You should try.
It's
And
it's a it's a skill
sometimes,
set. Like if I sleep during the day, I have full blacked out curtains. If I try to sleep during the day, I can't. I want to get like 8 to 9 hours, maybe even 9 to 10 every day, because sleep is so important, but it's so hard.
yeah, I never will understand the type of people that are sleeping like 2 3 hours a day and can live with that for many years. Even Kobe, he said that he's sleeping only 4 hours a day and he's good with that. Maybe he had very high levels of the energy because of the supplements, because of the nutrition. Still confused about the chart, about everything. One thing that I see is the spy at the level though. Okay, what I'm thinking now is the ES at 6960s might be a great point of reversal. Right there, there are some sellers, big selling orders. Twice, at least twice as big than orders right there. By the way, guys, what's your balance at right now?
Mine's at 156, 449, 88 cents.
All right, so
I'm
that's
500 below that.
500 below mine or 500 below Fernando.
500 below Bernardo's.
Okay, so that's roughly 600 below mine. Okay, so roughly I need to make 600 more of the profits for myself so that I can make sure that you guys will get the good amount.
Mm-hmm.
This one seems like a good move on the SPY on the ES, but that's only 8 point move. With one contract, that's a 400 bucks. But on the NQ, this is like 50. That's a 50-point move on the NQ. With 100, with one contract, that's $1,000. I think that's why I do like NQ more than the SPY, because you get more reward from the move.
But can't you just counter that by doubling the ES contracts? So it would be actually less of a move, would still give you the same return? I don't know.
I mean, imagine if you want to go with max amount of the contracts. Here is going to be 9 contracts, and for one move you're going to be making 9K on the NQ. But if you trade the SPY for the same move, which is like 8 points with 9 contracts, so 9 times 400, that is like 3,600. Almost 3 times less of the profits. Yeah, that's like disproportional risk to reward on the ES and on the NQ.
I think gold is like way more, right? I think it's 1 point is $100 or something.
Yeah, gold is like more aggressive.
Yeah.
Silver is even more aggressive, especially nowadays when we have good volatility on it. 1 point
Do you know how
is,
much?
I think, how much? Like 1 point is, I think, 5,000 on the silver.
Wow. Holy crap.
Maybe ES is good for like having lesser risk with the trades, but then also lesser reward with the trades. I still want to take 6960 as the entry for the puts, with 4 point of the risk
Yes, but
and like 10 points of the
okay.
reward potential. I mean, that's
So
just contemplating
now,
what I want.
yeah.
Let's look at the gold, by the way. Is this a new all-time high on the gold? Almost new all-time high. Yeah, by the way, I can have the gold. Gold. I need DX fit. By the way, guys, when it comes to gold, I might be using like extended hours together with the regular hours to draw the levels, because gold is not really attached to the New York session. It can have good volume like during the day on London session, on Asia session. I mean, by looking at the chart right now, the gold is just having huge run towards the new all-time, towards the previous all-time high level. Okay, SPY is just 5 points away from 69.60, biggest selling orders. I can't find the gold on the book map, the symbol. Okay, I think I found the gold. I'm gonna look at its chart. Okay, that's the wrong one. I mean, you guys can see here when trying to add the gold, usually you just put slash gold GC. None of those works. This one, for example, no data. All right, maybe market is just telling me to stay away from the gold. It's a little bit tempting to short the gold from the all-time high level, especially after such a big run.
All this unpredictable. You never know. Yeah.
You're right. Gold is just gold is insane. For the last 3 days, we're just running for more than 200 points. 200 points is like 20K with one contract.
Wow.
Hey everyone.
I like the way that the QQQ is weaker than the SPY. I'm tempted to short this one level on the QQQ. Okay, just for the future, I think gold might touch and then reverse to the downside. That's what I'm thinking from the gold. But gold is unpredictable, so I'm gonna stay away from that.
On Bookmap, it said that it was GC and then MY or something for the gold futures, but GC then like that star symbol and then MY star symbol or something like that.
No, there's nothing like that. All right, never mind. I'm gonna ask Bookmap support. I didn't even find those NQ and ES until they helped me. Because usually you just put /ES or /NQ, but here you have to write it down like exactly ESH26 double colon X CME. If you don't write it like that, it just doesn't load properly. Oh, I see. Let me use this one. No, there's nothing. Don't worry about it. I'll ask support from the Bookmap.
Okay.
Still waiting for the ES. This order is just getting bigger and bigger. People really want to short it. 450 order set this area. 5 points away.
Whoa. Thank you.
Okay, what I'm gonna do now is I'm going to do something funny. So I'm going to look for ES, H26. Okay, I'm downloading ES data for the last 6 hours. I just want to see how price reacted to 69.60 at the beginning of the market. Okay, it's loading. I'm gonna wait. Okay. Okay, basically I want to see at the market open. Okay, here is the market open. 69.60 was, it was the order even before the market opened. We kind of absorbed them, then pushed down, then we pushed again to 69.65, and that was the reversal point, exactly this point. From 69.60, 69.65, we pushed down all the way to 25, let's say. 40 points to the downside on the ES. My plan remains the same. Want to see the price at 69.60 or close to it, reject it, get into shorts, risk maybe 1k to get maybe 2k, or maybe even more. It's gonna be good. Oh, we are kind of rejecting the level on the gold. I don't have quite the experience with trading gold, but seems like the levels are working even with the gold. The silver is the thing that I didn't test for any levels. Okay, so gold. This could have been nice trade for the rejection. I mean, there is 3 rejecting candles. Usually I take it for a good rejection setup. 4 rejecting candles on the 2-minute. But the entry should be like at this area with small risk. With a risk like that, aiming for the downside move. Alright, I'll be back in a minute. Have to refill the water. Maybe I need to do some push-ups, maybe some burpees to wake up. By the way, guys, I have received the response from the bookmap support. They told me the symbol for the gold within 5 minutes. That's impressive. Okay, still quite unsure about SPY NQ. There is the gold. Let me look at the gold. Here is the gold. Very few orders, nothing big. All right, price is approaching. For now, just putting the 5 contracts limit order at 69.60, the stop loss at 64.50, and TP for now 49.
You said 5 contracts?
5, yeah. The risk is 1100.
Did you place the order yet, or?
No. Still waiting.
Okay.
Still watching this. They approached. I want to see price getting that liquidity as a gas to move down on the ES. That's a big orders. And also the stop loss is like 4.5 points, so that in case we go slightly above that 69.60, there is still some other selling orders at 61, 62. They are the biggest. 60, 61, 62, the biggest selling orders. So we might probably go maybe slightly above 60, but I don't think that we'll be just absorbing all of those sellers. Okay, by the way, I think I should wait for the reaction of the price. If this thing is gonna be just pushing to the upside, it might just push forward. One efficient way about the planning is you should put some effort into the analysis at the beginning and then don't let yourself like get with the second thoughts. From my perspective, usually initial plan usually works better than anything else. The initial plan. Bernardo, by the way, when you're pressing the sell button, it doesn't ask you to verify. It just sends the order, right?
Yeah, because I activated the one-click trading.
Okay.
I'm ready to click.
This thing was like one tick away from 69.60.
Yeah.
Whoa, my heart is racing. Is it? Am I getting nervous, or is it is it a lack of sleep?
No, you're used to it. Risk management is there to avoid stress.
It's the caffeine or
Yeah.
sleep.
Yeah. Or the lack of it.
Mm-hmm. So the reason why I'm not sending the order yet is, what if we will absorb and then push very high and then push to the downside, like to take more liquidity?
It just filled the fair value gap. But no matter.
Fair value gap?
Oh, yeah.
Bernardo, you know the
Yeah, see
ICP
the
stuff?
I've heard a little bit. Like the big candle was just filled, but
Okay, price
let's
is
see.
getting there. My order
69.50.
is still at 60.
Oh,
Still at 69.60.
okay. Let's see. Oh,
So on the bookmap, we
there
sellers,
you
they
go.
got filled. Okay, I'm still waiting. Okay, I'm sending the order. Filled. Got
Filled.
filled. I got filled at 60.25.
Same.
So just one tick.
64.50 is stop loss, right?
64.50, yeah. Regarding the TP, I might be more flexible with that.
See, 49. My TP.
Okay, so we've been pushing from 42 to 61, roughly 20 points. Kind of feels like my TP is a little bit too greedy. Maybe I should place my TP here at 52 exactly 2 or multiple. That's gonna be exactly 2 or multiple actually. At 52, like risking 4 points, getting 8 points. It's getting a little bit harder and harder for me to stay awake. I'm hoping that we will be having some good momentum move. Don't wanna I don't want to set it and leave it, or otherwise I'll be having some nightmares.
Mhm. Yeah. Nothing compared when I used to trade with robots that got like 30% drawdown doing grid trading. Imagine how can you sleep?
Mhm. By the way, in 6 years of trading, I never had any like dream or nightmare about trading. Didn't have any.
I only had it one time, I think. And I had a huge loss one day, and then I couldn't sleep that night, and I just kept waking up.
Was it Tesla?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, it was Tesla actually.
Oh,
It actually was two. It was both same day. I took SPX and Tesla, so I took a Tesla loss and SPX loss, and it was too big.
Okay. Okay, this thing quickly spiked up and even more quickly went below. It's a good sign.
yeah.
It's like imagine a hand. I mean here like the candies and the hand is like sweeping it and then taking it
Hmm.
to this side.
Yeah. Get those candies.
I don't know. It's one of those times when I kind of feel unsure. One of those times when the more you know, the less you know. But we'll see. The risk to reward is okay. The risk amount is okay. The chart is looking okay. Resistances, price action, everything is looking okay. We just need some push to the downside. Nothing crazy. Okay, it looks like it's starting to move or not. Sometimes I want
It's
to
this
make
12.
yeah. Sometimes I want to make one really good trade that can capture 100 points, let's say. I mean, to prepare the analysis, make a good execution with the analysis, and everything will be going smoothly. And sometimes I want that type of action. Okay, something's developing. So a moments ago we had someone stepped in, seller stepped in right there. 900 is huge. I mean, 500 is huge, but 900, that's very huge. Okay, looks like we're starting to move. Okay, we are at 56. I mean, where is the closest support with good amount of the volume? I don't see any. At
So you want to
69.00.
move? Do you want to keep TP the same? It's 52.
For now, I think yeah. For now, I think yeah. Yeah, I think I want to keep it. I want to see the price pushing. How much is that going to be? 8 points. 8 points by 5. That's 40 points. 40 times 50. That's 2K of the profit.
Once it starts moving, do you ever change your stop loss, or do you always just keep it the same always? Like both for futures and options.
For options, usually I move it because of the decay, but for futures, usually keep it. But I think what you're saying that does make sense because you should mitigate the risk. I mean, for now, it was how much? Like 75% into the TP. Yeah. It reached like 53.5. I mean, by looking at the 5-minute time frame, this is still looking for the downside moment. Yeah, I'm gonna shift the stop loss to 63, let's say. Now I'm risking only 3 points, less than 3 points.
Updated.
I just want to see some nice move to the downside, the continuation. I don't want to see, I really don't want to see this red candle turning into green candle. That's going to be a bad one.
If it does turn green, would you do anything different or just let it play out?
I would consider maybe like getting break even on that, because this red candle turning green, that's going to be too bullish to handle. Okay, 2 points away from the TP.
Let's go, let's go, let's go.
Come on, SPY. Couple more points to the downside, and we're just chilling.
Let's go, let's go.
Okay, 1 point away. Filled.
Nice, nice. Awesome trade. Congrats. Whoa, like
That's
about
quite
500
unusual
bucks
how
from
we got filled, because that thing went exactly to 52. Oh, now it's going lower. Okay. The initial TP, it was at 49. I'm curious whether this thing will be hitting that. But okay, that was a good trade for today. Can you guys see this number, like the recording amount? on my screen?
Yeah, that was
The
perfect.
recording.
Do you guys can you guys see that the recording is
Yeah.
going for
Yeah.
hour and 24 minutes?
Wow.
Almost
No,
90-minute session.
That
Almost
was worth it.
90-minute session and roughly 2K of the profits.
That was a really good, like, because we waited for the perfect entry, remember? Like, you were like exactly where you wanted to enter. You got in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We
We
Quality
did
waited.
compete
We
work.
waited
Yeah.
over
more than an hour.
quantity.
And
Yeah.
this thing went, the highest point was 62. Just 2
Yeah.
points above that. We've been having 4 points, 4.5 points of the buffer zone, let's say. Okay, before we finish, just quickly, I see that the sellers, they remain here at 63. So possibly we might make some pullback and then still push to the downside. But as I say, that's none of my business. I got my fill, I got my TP. So yeah, I'm done with this.
Go to sleep now.
I've been very, very tired. I'm closing the book map.
Possibly.
Yeah, I am closing the book map. So our balance is standing at 158,555. So roughly I need $450 to pass this account. But you guys need, Jay, what's your balance right now?
I have
Yeah.
1,000. Well, I need exactly $1,013 to pass. I
Okay.
just did the math.
Okay, got it. So roughly maybe tomorrow we will be full porting with $1,000 TP and
No.
with no stop loss.
No stop loss.
Okay, that's
Yeah.
how all three of us
Let's
will be
build this
passing this
account.
account. By the way, I'm not sure whether it will allow me to like hold my trade, or is it gonna like?
No, I think it allows.
Yeah, I think there is like some time for the balance to settle, and then they can accept the
Also,
account
I don't know if this is the same, but I think I was on the Reddit page and I saw that they also take whatever extra profit you made from the eval onto your thing. I don't think they fully reset you on my funded futures.
You mean if I make extra, they're gonna transfer it to the funded stage? Is that the
That's
truth?
what I was reading something like that because I was just curious how it worked, and I read something along those lines. I'm not sure if it was from funded to live or from the other way, like from eval to funded.
Mm-hmm. All right. Anyway, let's just finish for today. That was a long session, and I'm done.